Hey boys and girls, Moon Girl here. This is going to be the second house to your 12 wheelhouse reading. So we stopped at 5, so let's move on to 6. Your 6th house, which is all about routines, health, fitness, systems, analytical nature, pets, work, habits, organization, sense of usefulness, service given. So we did get the eagle here, guys, and it's in reverse. So I feel like I have to tell you guys that there could be something off about your health here or of your routine when it comes to your health. There could be something off here. I feel like maybe you are, I don't want to say controlling, but you are being very anal about your health. I kind of feel like there's no real balance. Either you get really hardcore into it where you're like being very crazy, like you're counting down calories, you're trying to make sure even you're scared of the toothpaste, what if it has calories or sugar, or you're just very like, psh, and you're just kind of binge eating. So I feel like there's no in between here. You need to find a good medium here, guys. That's what I'm also feeling. I also feel like there could also be some sort of imbalance in your physical body as well. So some of you may need to go get some blood work done, like to check your levels. Okay, I'm also getting something to do with, what is it? Being anemic. I'm also getting something to do with autoimmune disease, guys. For some reason, I keep seeing something scramble. So this to me, again, there could be something going on with maybe your mind or your brain here. I'm just seeing like scrambling. There could possibly be like an imbalance, like a mental imbalance. That's what it is. I feel that for some of you guys. So some of you can have some sort of mood swings or suffer from bipolar or suffer from some sort of mental illness, depression, anxiety, stress, anything like that, guys, because I feel like there's some sort of mental imbalance as well here. Some of you, I feel that you also may feel unsure about a situation here, and I'm also getting feeling very uncomfortable. There's something that's making you feel uncomfortable, and I feel like that's a blessing in disguise because sometimes we get very comfortable even if our situation is not good. It's because the fear of the unknown. We're like, well, at least I know what I have here. So then you just become comfortable and you just accept the being stuck in that situation. So sometimes spirit has to come in, hit us with that tower moment to make us feel uncomfortable in order to move. Okay, and just like a beautiful diamond, you would never become a diamond without that rock being under pressure. Dun 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 dun. Okay, so some of you may be feeling or will be made felt very uncomfortable in order to move and grow. And this is going to be for your better development, guys. So do not fight it. Do not fight it. So let's move on to your, I believe it's your 7th house here, guys. Oh, on a side note, there could be something going on with your work here too. Maybe not getting along with coworkers or something like that, or possibly a work person, your boss. So let's move on to your 7th house. This is all about situationships, relationships, marriages, contracts, business, partners, equality, sharing interpersonal style. All right, guys. And again, this doesn't necessarily have to be love interests. It could be situationships, okay? And we did get the fire ant. So this is a little bit of concern to me, just saying, because I kind of feel like things are happening out of nowhere rapidly. I'm getting like the, what is it? The 8 of Wands here. And I'm also getting like the Tower card here. So fast movement here. People could be coming in and out of your life as well. I feel like you may be attracting the wrong people in your life right now, whether it be friendships or co-workers or family, or even if it's a love interest. I also feel like you can be getting a little bit aggressive, or there could be some repressed anger here. I also feel like either you're gossiping about people or they're gossiping about you and playing the blame game. I see like disagreements, possibly fights here, disputes. So I'd be careful with that, guys. People may be viewing you as being difficult, or you may be viewing other people as being difficult. But I do feel like someone here is lying. All right, so just a fair warning. So let's move on to your 8th house here, guys. I always get nervous when I clarify the 8th house. The 8th house is all about intention, merging, sex, intimacy, shared finances, taxes, inheritance, loans, assets, property, joint ventures, goals, mystery, partners, resources, bonding, and even physical death. Now, we do have the zebra, guys. So regardless of whatever element I am getting here, heavy Aquarian energy. So some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius or have it in your chart, okay, or this person might have it in their chart. So what I'm getting here is, it's kind of funny because I feel like something's going to happen out of nowhere that you weren't expecting. So I don't mean to scare anybody, but somehow money could be landing in your hands, in your lap out of nowhere. Maybe it's some sort of inheritance of some kind. Obviously, if it's an inheritance, somebody might have passed or will be passing. This could also be something to do with, let me see, you being very creative. Okay, so there could be something that's a little bit, I want to say, a little bit taboo that you may do, or people may frown upon it, but I would say I would still do it because this is going to get you some sort of attention here. Okay, you could be expressing yourself via being very creative here, being a visionary. There could also be something to do with being very open-minded here, and there could be something that happens where you're going to have to go traveling, and this might be to places that are far away or places you've never even been before for whatever reason, whether it be work or fun, or so that's why I keep saying like something just really weird and quirky um, is going to be happening here that's going to cost you to possibly fall into some money. Some of you may be thinking about environmental work or volunteering, and this is going to make you go somewhere far away, okay, to visit. I'm getting very much like, again, more Aquarian energy. So some of you can have Aqua in your eighth house, all right? Um, Super interesting. Some of you could really resonate with zebras. There's something about the way you think. It's very open-minded, very out of the box here. So let's move on to your ninth house, which is all about big thinking, traveling, philosophy, higher education, religion, cross-cultural relationships, learning, and projects and ethics. So we do have sea serpent here, guys. Now, what I am getting from the sea serpent here, I feel like you are going to just basically do whatever the hell you want. And again, being very unapologetic about this. So say, for instance, people want to keep you from traveling because something came up. I feel like you're going to just do whatever you want. I also feel like there could be something that's creative that might cause you to go, again, some sort of cause you to go for some traveling. Okay, there's heavy traveling here with these both cards here. It's interesting because they're both back to back here. Yeah, but I kind of I'm getting like I'm getting the Hermit card in reverse. Just you just not paying attention to what anybody says. I also see you communicating with people at a distance here for work, friendship, whatever, love. You could be meeting people. You could be traveling to meet people. Okay, you can possibly even get some sort of offer that's far away from you where you will have to travel. Some of you may be thinking about studying a different language or, going to school. I keep hearing abroad or somewhere else. All right. Um, so yeah, that's kind of, I don't know. I really don't know what to say about that because I kind of feel like some of you already have plans and you might not even tell somebody. You might just go. So what are you planning here? Let mama know. Anyways, guys, so let's move on to your 10th house. Okay, so this is all about purpose, career, long-term goals, speculations, structures, status, reputation, public image, masculinity, men, fathers, fame, honors. Now the funny thing about this card, this placement here in the 10th house, it usually has to do with male. There could be like a male of significance. They represent male energy, and the fourth house represents female energy. However, I'm picking up heavy feminine energy, so there could be a woman of significance, like a boss-like figure who comes in here to lend you a helping hand, or you will get some sort of communication, I feel, by a woman, okay? Or if not, if this is a man who's maybe operating more by his feminine side, we'll have divine masculine, divine feminine side. I still feel like this is a woman. I'm just going to say it, okay, guys? So, because again, we do have the whale here, which is some sort of stability here. So if you're worried about a work situation, maybe not getting what you wanted, or things finally calming down at work, I feel like there will be some sort of stability when it comes to work, personal projects. I also feel like you need to take it easy on yourself. I feel like you're mind effing yourself. You're kind of making up scenarios in your head. There will be some good communication coming from a authority figure or a boss, okay? I keep hearing like an application or something like that. So just be aware of that. So we're going to move to your 11th house, okay? The Aquarius, it's all about evolution, social life, friends, groups, and humanitarianism, technology, wishes, the future, and society. ¿Qué va a decir la sociedad? So, we do have the dolphin. Okay, so I feel like people are very drawn to your spiritual nature. You could be someone who works in the spiritual community of some kind. You could also be getting in a new group of some kind that has to do with like light workers or people who practice, the occult or anything like that. Um, I also feel like there's definitely going to be like bringing a lot of balance into open-mindedness or doing a lot of like healing of some kind. To me, I also feel like karma. I keep hearing karma. Big karma. People are going to get their karma. And just like there's bad karma, there's also good karma. So depending on what scale you are on, karma is about to come in. And for a lot of you, I do feel like it's going to be life-changing blessings coming in here. Things that, again, remember I told you back with I believe it was the eighth house, that just something happens out of nowhere that's going to put you in a better situation that you are in. And I feel that coming here. I really, really do. So let's move on to your 12th house, which is, ruled by Pisces. So it's all about spirituality, the hidden, the unknown, karma. Let me see what else. The mind as well. So we do have a spider here, guys, and with the spider, I feel like I have to tell you to don't take yourself too seriously and be a little bit gentle on yourself. Do not rush the process. All right. You will accomplish what you want to accomplish, what you feel like are destined to accomplish. But I feel like do not rush the process. There's still a lot for you to learn. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. I feel like there's still things that you haven't mastered yet. So don't be afraid to take your time, okay? And that's what I have for you guys.